Welcome back to the greatest SmackDown review on YouTube. As you can tell from my voice, I've been sick this whole week, and I hope I'm near the end of my sickness right now. But I had to come make this podcast, this SmackDown review. I actually couldn't talk the whole week, so this is like the first time in like a week I can actually talk with my voice, but it's not back to 100%, but I could talk without it completely dying on me. So great episode of SmackDown that we had. A fun little episode with a good main event, some good wrestling, some fun backstage segments, great crowd in Vancouver. I was actually gonna go to this show personally, but then I started getting sick, and I was really sick. But we're going to open up the show with The Rock recap for Monday Night Raw. That's how they opened up the first episode of SmackDown of 2024. Recapping The Rock coming to Raw, talking shit to Jinder, asking after he goes up for food, where's he going to sit? At the bar, over here, or at the head of the table? So, and then we switch to backstage in the parking lot. A black Escalade arrives. It could only be one man, and out comes Roman Reigns. Kayla Braxton comes up to him, asks him about his comments with The Rock, I think. The microphone backstage was not like in sync with the arena thing, so you couldn't hear it. So you couldn't hear for the first 10 seconds, so we kind of missed her question. But Roman didn't answer. He just laughs. And then he walks by, and then Paul Heyman looks at Kayla. He's about to say something, and then he's like, nah, I'm not. And then he keeps walking. The show opens up with Canada's own, smart move, Kevin Owens coming out, facing Santos Escobar in the finals of the United States title tournament. And they had a pretty good match. You know, just a solid TV match. Logan Paul came out after both entrances came out. He was just talking shit on commentary like the whole time, saying he would love to beat another fucking luchador. A lot of fat jokes about Kevin, like, I'm very impressed that he can move that frame around the ring all the time. We had an avalanche twisting fisherman suplex and a rolling senton, both off the top rope from Kevin Owens. Both got big pops. All the moves off the top ropes to these casual audiences, because I'm not sure Vancouver's a smart audience. I don't think so. Yeah, they got big pops. Just like a pretty basic TV match. Really nothing to go right home about. Just a good match to watch with like two good pro wrestlers doing their thing. And the match ended. Hold on. And Logan. Oh wait, no, that's after. So the match just randomly ended. All of a sudden, Kevin just kicked him in the stomach and slammed him and pinned him, and the match was over. I was like, oh, okay, shit. And then after, Logan's like, nah, fuck, give me the mic. He starts talking shit to KO. Says, why are you breathing hard, Kevin? I haven't even broke a sweat, and I've been retaining my title for 63 days. Just trying to say like a cheap line, saying, you know, it's over 60 days. I haven't even retained it at all. I mean, hasn't even wrestled for it in that 63 days. And he says Kevin Owens winning the titles like the Canucks winning the Stanley Cup, which got big heat to this casual audience, because like they know they fucking suck. Even with the Sedin brothers, like they couldn't win. So it's like there's no hope for you guys in that fucking Stanley Cup. Oh, I don't know. I mean, fuck, maybe in the future, but anything happens in the future. But as Logan walks into the ring talking shit, he's about to like say his name. He's like, Logan, and then Kevin Owens punches him in the face. Logan sells it big. Kevin posed in front of the crowd, and that segment ended. And throughout the show, they did a video package with each of the three members of the Triple Threat, like explaining to you, these are great video packages. Like if like you're new to like the product or just tuning in or fucking coming back, or even if you're already there and like just need like a quick refresher. Like they did like nice like 60-second video packages with Orange Styles and LA Knight, showing you like their reason for wanting to get to Roman and like how they got to where they are now. They were fucking awesome. And I will say LA Knights was probably like the best one, but all of them were great. Like Orange package showed him his last attack before he was out for like 18 months. Showed him getting attacked by Roman, even though it wasn't the reason, but they made it the reason, which is smart. And then like they showed his whole fucking comeback, all to where he led to now. Awesome video package. And then Lashley comes out with the Street Profits before they go to commercial. They come back. Logan's backstage walking all hurt with ice on his head. Kathy Kelly asks him for words about the match being official for the Royal Rumble, him versus Kevin Owens. And then Grayson Waller and Theory come up like, you don't need to answer this, bro. We need to take you to the trainer's room. And then Cameron Grimes comes up and says, I see you bet, Kevin. Starts laughing. And then they're like, what the fuck? And then all three of them go to like the trainer's room. Kathy Kelly gets left in the dust. Cameron Grimes just standing there laughing. And then we go back to the ring. Lashley says 2023 was hard because the work he put in didn't match the results he wanted. But the best thing of 2023 was linking up with two of the greatest superstars / tag teams. / tag team, the Street Profits. His resolution is that they're going to fight for and take everything that they deserve in 2024. And then the Profits take the mic. They start talking, basically backing up Lashley, what he's saying. Like, yeah, he right, all that stuff. And then Lashley declares for the Royal Rumble. And then a Karrion Kross vignette pops up on the screen, like almost like a Bray Wyatt thing. A bunch of sit on the screen, you know, doing all that stuff. And then at the end on the screen, it says the end is near. And then there's like a spotlight on stage. It's like dark. You see Karrion Kross walk out. Then Scarlett walks up beside him. And then after they come out, Paul Ellering creeps up the side, just sneaking. And then the commentary team is like, oh no, we fucking know why he's here. If he's here, that means who else is here? And then in the ring behind Lashley and the Street Profits, AOP comes in. They hit Lashley first, fucking knock his ass in the back. I was like, damn, they fucking hit him hard. And they started attacking like the Street Profits. And then as they're attacking him, Lashley got rolled to the outside because he got hit so hard. Karrion Kross forearms him, throws him into the steps, goes into the ring. AOP hits Street Profits with the Super Collider. That move is so basic, but for some reason I fucking like it so much. And then after the Street Profits get hit, Lashley's rolling in like, you know, like rolling in like that. And then Karrion Kross hits him with like some like elaborate version of like the F5, which actually looked kind of cool. Looks complicating and looks hard to hit, and like you're hitting on like a big guy, but he fucking hit that shit. Looked nice. Left the Profits laying, all 5 of them standing tall at the entranceway. Lashley and the Profits all in the ring, like, we don't even know what hit us, you know, like that. And then we have AJ Styles hype video, shows him getting attacked by Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa dove off that shit on him in the back, squashed his ass, and then showed him coming back, showed all of his reasons for wanting Roman. Another great thing for people who already seen this story and for people that were just tuning back in. Awesome. And a progressive match flow. No, we have Michin coming out for her title match. And then it goes to commercial. We come back. And then we have the progressive match flow of how Michin earned her spot. They do a very good job of showing these just small things for people who don't know or need the refresher or people coming back. How we got to where we are right now. They fucking did it all show. Is awesome. It's just small things like that which make it good for like the casual person who's coming in and wants to like peep the product maybe to get caught up, as opposed to just seeing fucking Michin in the ring and Io comes out and then having a match. They show you how Michin got that match, you know. The same way they're hyping up their main event triple threat, they're showing you throughout the show how 3 guys got to where they are, their reasonings, like nice shit like that. I don't think Vince did shit like that, did he? Anyways, after that progressive match flow, Io comes out. Over friends with her at the entrance. She high fives all of them. They all stay in the back. This is a fair one-on-one. Even like Luke Gallows and Anderson were with Michin on her entrance, and then they let her walk out on their own. This is a fair one-on-one championship match. It was an okay match. It was choreographed stuff early. Diving toe payout took them into commercial. Came back. Michin was hitting a pretty good offense in the second half of the match. Io was doing a great job selling. And then Michin went for his second rope Styles clash. Hit a near fall when Io grabbed the rope at 2. Rolled out of the ring. Michin went for another diving tope, but Io moved out of the way, and Michin hit fucking shit. I thought she like broke her arm with how she landed. She looked like she landed so fucking bad. I forgot how bad that move looks if like there's nobody there to catch you and you just hit the floor. So Michin hit shit. She rolled up against like the barricade outside, and Io Sky goes for a Meteora. Michael Cole saying it out loud. It's his favorite move to say. Whenever Sasha Banks was there, the way he would say it was like it was his favorite fucking move to announce. Like, it almost made him sound like he was an expert. The Meteora, you know, whatever. Hits the Meteora on Michin, rolls her back in, hits the moonsault for the 1, 2, 3. Okay, TV match. Fucking nothing crazy. Nothing to go right home about. Just solid wrestling. Gave the girls some time. And yeah, it was just like a pretty good match. And then as Io's in the ring celebrating, Kevin Patrick on commentary starts talking and saying, wait, there's like a backstage interview fucking waiting. And then like they go to the Titantron. Heyman's pacing back and forth. And then Kevin Patrick in the ring, I don't think the audience heard his question, but us at home did. And he asked him about his comments about what The Rock said. And then Heyman cuts an awesome promo. I'm not able to do it justice. I just took notes. But he says, The Rock wants to sit at the head of the table. But in order to sit at the head of the table, you have to be invited to the dinner of relevancy, which he has not been invited. He says he's looking for shortcuts to the headlines. There's only 2 ways in the world to guarantee going viral. One is to date Taylor Swift, and the other is to call out Roman Reigns. He says Roman wins a match, Cena comes out. Wins another match, Lesnar comes out. Beats Cody Rhodes. Specifically says beats Cody Rhodes. Doesn't say wins and Cody Rhodes comes out like you said with the other 2. Specifically said. So keep a mental note of that. Beats Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is still talking about finishing the story. CM Punk comes back after 10 years. Welcome back, by the way, which is what Heyman said. And then he says he upgraded from best friend to advocate. Upgraded from advocate to wise man. Tonight, the 3 men are fighting for the privilege to get smashed by the tribal chief at the Royal Rumble, and the same will go for whoever challenges him at WrestleMania. Will also be challenging for the privilege to get smashed by Roman Reigns because he smashes everyone. And there's not one man on the face of the planet that can beat Roman Reigns. And does the prayer emoji and looks up at the sky with his hands as the camera pans off. And that is the Roman. And that is the Paul Heyman promo segment, which is actually really good. He's awesome as usual. And then Pretty Deadly comes out for their match. Slow-mo on the entrance. We go to commercial. We return backstage. Io Sky's walking with her championship. All Damage Control comes up, celebrates with her. Like, yeah, good job. And then fucking Bayley starts talking over everyone, fucking boasting how her plan's going well. Up next is Asuka and Kairi getting those tag titles, and then saying she's gonna win the Rumble and beat Rhea, and then all of them are gonna have gold. And then as they're all like, yeah. Sorry. As they're all like, yeah, awesome. Bianca Belair comes up and says, oh no, girl, she's gonna do that. Goes to her whole thing, whatever. Says she's gonna win the Rumble. And then after Bianca leaves, they're all just like, what the fuck? And then Io whispers something in Japanese to Dakota, and then she tells Bayley that Io says, you got to take care of the Bianca Belair problem. You can't be having her jeopardize your problem. And then they all walk off in fucking different directions, and Bayley's there just like, huh. Yeah, I got to take care of this problem. I think it's almost like they're trying to set Bailey up for fucking failure. I think that's what it is. Like, you have to take care of Bianca Belair. I think they're doing it with her best interests not at heart. But anyways, and then Butch comes out for his match, stands on the entrance. Who's his partner gonna be? None other than Tyler Bate. I was annoyed that he didn't get a big pop because obviously he's new to the casual audience, this casual Vancouver fan base. I know there's smart fans in the audience, but there was not the majority. So he came out all happy and shit. They're all happy. And then early in the match, Tyler Bate got the shine. Tagged in Butch. They got the shine. They both do dives outside to the heels. Pretty Deadly, great at just like selling, fucking bumping and feeding. They're awesome at that. Going into the break, we come back. Pretty Deadly's getting heat on Butch, so Bate could make the hot tag and showcase all his signature stuff. Awesome. So, Butch does make the hot tag to Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate does some stuff, and then whatever. Pretty Deadly sort of cuts him off. He makes a tag to Butch, and they did an awesome full finish because like Pretty Deadly's been getting a lot of wins, doing some sneaky shit, doing a little bit of a cheat thing, and fucking doing like a fucking roll up with the tights or some shit. So they tried doing one of those to make you think they would win, but Butch kicked out, and then tagged in Bate, hit the bit bop bang on whoever. I love that move. And then they hit a double Tiger Driver for the win. Pretty Deadly did a good job of selling. This wasn't like a crazy tag match, but it was literally like a showcase for Tyler Bate. And Pretty Deadly is just awesome in the ring, like just great at selling. It was just like a solid wrestling match, like fucking nothing looked bad. We have like Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne in the ring, just celebrating. Fuck Butch, sorry. They're just fucking waving and shit at the audience. And then Kevin Patrick is like, he did an awesome like segue into like this LA Knight video package. It's like Tyler Bates in the ring is like, is his rise going to be like LA Knights or whatever? That's not what he said. Anyways, then we cut to the LA Knight hype video package for this main event, showing how he got there, which was the best out of all three. I highly suggest finding a way to go watch this. This shit was awesome. I fucking loved it. It was so fucking great. It was so awesome. I was fucking hyped for it. I almost felt like they're planting seeds, like almost telling you he's gonna get that championship in 2024. Like it's going to happen. I'm not sure he's gonna fucking win the Money in the Bank. I don't know, but or maybe Sami Zayn might, because it's in Toronto. Anyways, awesome LA Knight video package. Then we have Ashanti the Adonis in the back meeting Nick Aldis in his office. Says he's been struggling. He doesn't know his place here. Feels lost, but doesn't want Nick Aldis to feel sorry for him. He's hungry. He's a starving dog. His ribs are showing. He just wants an opportunity. Nick Aldis says he doesn't feel sorry for him because he's believed in him from the beginning. Says he has some ideas for him that he might be interested in. And the camera ends on Ashanti the Adonis going like, you have some ideas for me. Interesting. And then they announced for next week, we're going to have Bianca Belair versus Bailey for the 800th time. Grayson Waller versus Cameron Grimes. And the two members of LWO. I didn't even say this during the match. Oh my God, my bad. At the beginning of the Santos Kevin Owens match, the LWO came out and attacked Humberto and Angel, like fucking fighting them off, and Santos was like, oh no, I have to fight this match alone. He had an awesome face, like, oh my God, no, I don't want to do this alone. He's like, fuck. So that happens. So that led to them announcing this LWO versus Angel and Humberto match for next week's SmackDown. And then we have the main event. AJ Styles comes out first. Very important to pay attention who comes out first. I thought this was going to determine who fucking won the match. But this is also, I actually have a lot to talk about afterwards, but AJ Styles comes out first. LA Knight comes out second. And I thought this was funny. As LA Knight's making his entrance, they're doing an advertisement for WrestleMania Backlash. And Corey Graves is like, I can't wait to hear the audience chat LA Knight we, because it's going to be in France. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for that either. I laughed. So the match starts off. They're fucking all fighting. They're all going back and forth. Orange dazed in the corner. LA Knight goes for a clothesline on AJ outside. Their timing was off. They fuck it up. So the camera angle like points at LA Knight, like kind of looking down. He's like, hit me. So then like they fucking like whatever. Like they start fighting and then they redo the spot. LA Knight clotheslines them over. And then all of them are outside. LA Knight's doing his face smashes. My bad. His face smashes on both of them. All the crowd chants, yeah. And then it's Orton's turn. He goes for a back suplex on the announce table on Knight, hits it, goes for it on AJ. AJ reverses it, and he does it to Orton. And the crowd already loves the match at this point. They're already chanting, this is awesome. And then LA Knight's on the outside. Orton's in the ring. AJ's going for a phenomenal forearm. Gets cut off by Orton. Orton does the DDT, goes for the RKO early. LA Knight pulls him outside, throws him into the steps. The crowd did not like that. They wanted to see the RKO. And then AJ dives on LA Knight outside with all three laying outside, going into commercial. We come back. AJ getting the heat on Knight in the ring, hits a backbreaker coming right out of commercial. And even just seeing AJ Styles run against the ropes and hit a flying forearm on LA Knight while he's like sitting down in the ring, I was like, this AJ guy, I don't know how old he is. I forgot. I think he's like in his early fucking 50s, but he's so fucking good still. I think he's in his late 40s maybe. He's around there, but like an older guy, he still moves like he's like 25, bro. He's fucking so good. Like I just see him doing moves in the ring. Like, everything looks good. Like, fuck. I'm just like, fuck, he's awesome. And then AJ's still getting the heat on LA Knight in the ring. Hits a back suplex for, like, a near 2 pinfall. Then Orton comes in, cuts him off. And then both of them go outside. AJ starts throwing him around outside against the barricade, against the steps. Smashes his face into the steps. Comes back in. LA Knight starts getting a comeback, hits a jawbreaker. AJ turns. Orton hits a jawbreaker against the ropes on AJ from the outside. Like, and then LA Knight starts hitting his punches, his stomps. Orton comes in, gets momentum. Then Orton turns. It's his turn to get the shine. Starts doing this fucking power slam and shit on LA Knight. And then afterwards, LA Knight hits the BFT on Orton and is about to pin Orton. AJ Styles is right there, by the way. AJ Styles is right there. LA Knight's about to get the 1, the 2, the 3. And I think I know why they did this. Like, you know, they're trying to show no one kicks out of the BFT. They're trying to show LA Knight had a visible win. They're still protecting LA Knight, which I will give them all the passes for. So it's okay that they did this. I'm completely fine with it. So LA Knight hits the BFT on Orton, about to get the 1, the 2, the 3. AJ Styles is in the ring right beside there, mind you. He could easily hop on top of LA Knight and cancel the pinfall, but they're trying to do good by LA Knight, showing you no one's going to kick out of the BFT, not even Orton. So instead of AJ Styles hitting and breaking up the pin, he stops the referee's arm at 2. And I'm just like, man, it looks so bad, but I was like, fuck, I know why they did it, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not complaining at all. So LA Knight's like, what the fuck? I was about to win the match. How dare you? How dare you try to win the match for yourself? Like, and then he gets mad. Both of them have an awesome fucking back and forth, which ends in a AJ Styles fucking Pele kick. They're both laying in the middle of the ring, and the fans love the match. They're chanting, "This is awesome" again. Then AJ hits a springboard 450, look like money on LA Knight. LA Knight kicks out at 2. Shorty still kicks out all the big moves. And I'm pretty sure as AJ landed on him on that springboard 450, his arm like grazed a Knight in like right above the eye, like right above like the nose, like in between the eyes. Cause LA Knight started bleeding, got that fortuitous juice, showing he's a badass, you know? So LA Knight starts bleeding. AJ goes for the Styles Clash. Orton comes through. AJ sees it coming, throws Knight outside. And then AJ and Orton are having their back and forth in the ring. AJ goes for the phenomenal forearm, gets RKO'd mid-air. Orton's about to get the 3, and LA Knight pulls the ref out of the ring for another awesome near fall. And then it's like, oh my god. And then all 3 men are in the ring. LA Knight's bloody. AJ's laying there. Orton's holding his ribs like, ah. And then right then, the final boss's music hits. And all of them, like, except for AJ, because AJ's just like, you know. But they all look towards the entrance as Roman, Jay, Heyman, and Solo all come marching down to the ring. It's like they all know what's coming. All of them are hurt. They can't even move, and they know they're about to get their asses kicked. They're in the ring. You kind of see Orton, like, scooting back a bit, like, fuck, ah. And then they all come out, and then Roman and all of them start beating all of them. Fucking Roman and the gang start beating them all, hitting Orton with the steps outside. As all this is going on, Roman Reigns just fucking throwing fucking verbals at Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis was out there, by the way, for this triple threat. He was, like, standing beside like the fucking announce table, like where the announcers are. No, where the ring announcer is. Where the ring announcer is, like on that side. So it wasn't like on the other side. So they only showed him like twice. So Roman's throwing verbals at him like, "You want to make decisions without me? Whatever." Nicholas is there, just like, "You fucking bitch." And they attack all of them. They fucking hit moves on all of them. Superman punch on Knight, spearing Knight, powerbomb AJ Styles. And then I thought he was going to announce this in front of like the whole crowd, you know, and get that big pop. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to talk. Yeah, so, like they're fucking beating them all up, and I'm thinking the whole time, you fucking idiot Roman Reigns, you've been here for like a long fucking time, you know, like over fucking 10 years. You should know better than anyone by now that if a champion interrupts a multi-man match and thinks, oh, nobody wants it, no one's gonna get the chance, it always ends up being a multi-man match for your title. So he's in the ring, celebrating like, yeah, just fucking attack them all. And I thought Nick Aldis was gonna hop on the mic and announce it, but Eddie starts fucking tapping Paul Heyman, like the camera's on them too. Heyman's like, oh, don't touch me, and he's like, no, fucking, I'm trying to tell you something. And he's like, oh, I think he said something like, oh, so is this your idea? We'll tell Roman Reigns now the match of the Rumble is gonna be a fatal 4-way. And now Heyman's like, huh, what? And then as this is going on, like the camera's doing an awesome job showing them on the outside of the ring, like right in front of the ring. And on the inside, Roman's holding this title up, fucking celebrating. Doesn't know what actually happened yet, because this is like a small conversation between them two. He didn't announce in front of the audience. And then Heyman's shocked. He fucking stares up into the ring at fucking Roman. The camera got that nice little shot. And the show goes off air like that. I'm so sorry, like, if that main event thing was all over the place. My voice is so fucked. I haven't even fucking talked for this long. But awesome episode of SmackDown. I think originally most of us thought Orton was just going to win this match, but I think this is a good job of like making sure LA Knight doesn't lose the Rumble. Even though I like in my head, I think they're still small protecting him because they have other plans for like the Rumble. So best way for him to not be in the Rumble is to get an opportunity at the match. And I love a multi-man match. This match is gonna slap at the Rumble. It's gonna be awesome. Triple threats and fatal fours are my favorite matches. So this match is gonna be good. But I'm curious if he loses or if any of them lose, if they're still gonna show up in the Rumble match. I don't think this match is going to be after the men's match. I think the men's match this year is probably going to be the last match for a change. And I don't think they even tried to hype up the fucking females Royal Rumble match at all. I completely forgot about that one until now. Yeah, they haven't even tried to hype it up. But awesome episode of SmackDown. It just flowed by, bro. Just awesome. With some good TV matches, some forward progression. We're now 3 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, like 3 weeks. So this is going to be 3 weeks, a great build. I love how they're still protecting LA Knight. They're basically telling you he's going to win the title somewhere in 2024, and I'm all fucking for it. Let me fucking tell you, I'm all fucking for it. Like, even like at house shows, he's like, I'm going to be fucking WWE champion. So I'm excited for that. Roman's probably going to sneak out. People wondering who's going to get pinned in this match. I'm assuming it would be AJ or even Orton. They might surprise me and do Orton, but I don't think LA Knight's going to get pinned. I don't think they're going to do that. Just gives him even more reason to keep going for the title. Like, bro, you guys never fucking pinned me, you know? I'm very excited for that match. Very excited for the Royal Rumble. Let's see how they build it in this 3 weeks. It was a good episode of SmackDown. This Vancouver crowd probably could have been a bit better, but they were hyped for, like, the main event. Like, once the big stars came out, they were, like, fucking cheering. This is awesome, like, twice or 3 times. So, yeah, great episode of SmackDown. I'm going to rest my voice. I'll be back for the next episode next week. Hopefully at 100%. This has been Eric, as always. Fucking toodles.